Hello everyone and welcome to the next winged review. For today we have the second season of Avatar: The Last Airbender. And as an overall series it is so much more awesome than the first one. It starts off great and it carries on. Even some places it just gets amazingly great. They do introduce a number of new characters for the season, as due to the Avatar cycle, Aang now has to learn earthbending. And he manages to find an earthbending teacher in Toph, who is possibly the greatest new addition to the series. Not only is she like a 12-year-old girl, but she's very much the tomboy, and she is just great. Very confident in herself, very strong-willed, and she is not afraid of taking anyone on. In the first episode she's in, I think she actually takes on about 6 people at once, and just annihilates a lot of them. She's great. They also introduce more Princess Azula, who is Zuko's sister. Because Zuko's failed so much at capturing the Avatar, she is sent in to try and do it for him, pretty much. And she's a little bit crazy, not in the funny crazy, but in the scary crazy. In her first episode, she says a couple of things, and you pretty much think she's just going to kill everyone just because they've displeased her slightly. She is very good. She's very, very powerful. She's got some great moves, and she is a brilliant character. Possibly not as awesome as Toph is, but in herself she is really good. In order to try and capture the Avatar, she goes and gets the help of 2 of her friends, who are also new additions to this. May, she isn't a bender, but she throws out arrows and stuff with precision accuracy. I think she actually manages to pin people to walls from about 100 feet away just by going dump and throwing stuff at them. She's quite a mysterious character. She doesn't say a lot, and she is quite dark and mysterious, but that's one of the things that I quite like about the character, is that you don't really know what she's thinking. She does complain a lot that she's bored, and she does like it when she's actually got something to do, but her general skills are very impressive. The other member of their new team is Ty Lee. She works in a circus. She's very sort of acrobatic and flexible, and she knows the human body very, very well, to the point where she knows where the pressure points are around the body, and if she jabs someone in a few specific places, she can pretty much just go dump, 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 and paralyse them on the spot. Because of that, where benders need to use their full bodies to do the bending, if she paralyses them, not only are they then just stuck there, they also she can sort of just go dump, 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 stop them from using their arms, and therefore they cannot use their bending powers. She's really good. Another one we don't really know much about, just that she works in a circus for a while, and that's one of the things when Azula went to hire her. She has a little bit of one of her crazy moments in order to convince her to join the team, and you really wonder about Azula sometimes, just about what's going on, and that she really will do anything to get someone to decide to do whatever Azula wants. Other good things about this, with the first series, I did mention in my review of it that there did seem to be too many episodes where they just seemed to have random encounter after random encounter, but with this series, all the episodes just seem to nicely follow along with each other. Rather than just sort of, they go to some place, do something, go to another place, do something, go to the next place, do something. With this, if they are going somewhere, it's because of something that has happened in the previous episode. It all follows on really well. There are a couple of episodes towards the end which do seem to be a sort of filler episodes, but even they seem to have something to do with the actual overarching storyline and do give us insights into the characters. The character development in this is also very, very good. We do get to see a bit more of Zuko. He goes through a bit of a change, and as do some of the other characters, particularly Aang, where they go into the Avatar state. It is briefly mentioned in the first season, where the Avatar goes in a cycle. If the Avatar dies, they are reincarnated into the next element in the cycle. The Avatar before Aang, Avatar Roku, was from the Fire Nation, and when he died, the next nation in the cycle is Air, which is where Aang came along as an air nomad. So it goes fire, air, water, earth, back to fire cycles round, and that's also why Aang has to learn water bending, then earth bending, and fire. So it goes round in the same cycle. As the bridge between the world of the living and the spirit world, as a last defense mechanism, Aang can go into the Avatar state where he calls on all the knowledge, experience and skills of all the previous avatars in one go and just unleashes a whole load of awesomeness. We do find out that if Aang is killed whilst he's in the Avatar state, then the cycle will be broken and the Avatar will no longer exist. He does try and go into some training with it to see how he can control it a bit more, because at the moment, particularly in the first season, he only seems to be able to go into the Avatar state when he's either very angry or he is actually trying to protect someone. The other characters, like with Katara, her waterbending skills have vastly improved, as have Aang's, and because of this, the fight scenes in this series are a lot more epic and a lot more intense and a lot more imaginative on the behalf of the creators. They really do go to town with some of the stuff that they actually do, and seeing as it is bringing earthbending into it more, we do get to see a lot more of the earthbending in action, particularly from Toph, who, it's just brilliant. The stuff she can do, not just flicking up rocks and stuff, but she can make all sorts of things go flying all over the place, and there are a number of other people as well who come into it that are really, really good. It does get towards the end of it. They do have quite a large arc in Ba Sing Se, which is one of the Earth Kingdom strongholds, which it has been mentioned before in some episodes, and this is sort of the last great Earth Kingdom that has yet to come under Fire Nation rules, and a large portion of the series is focused in Ba Sing Se, but they do it very well with having a lot of episodes contained into the small area. Summing up, it's an absolutely brilliant series, and I'm really looking forward again to going back into the third series. I actually forgot just how good this season was. It's a vast improvement on the first season, and I am looking forward to what happens next. See you next time.